Good day. I am Rex Destinji Punla, and today I will discuss about man overboard. Man overboard is a situation in which the member of the ship's crew falls overboard from the ship, regardless of whether the ship is traveling on open seas or in calm waters in port. A man overboard situation is an emergency, and it is critical to locate and retrieve the man overboard person as quickly as possible, as the bad weather or rough sea might cause the crew member to drown, or the person can get hypothermia due to frigid water temperatures. As a experienced seafarer, we have to be very careful while performing his or her duties on board vessel, as it can never be taken for granted that the person cannot fall off the ship due to bad weather, swell in the seas, accidents, and due to negligence. There are some reasons why the person or crew go overboard to the sea, and these are accidents such as losing footing on deck, being swept overboard by waves, working in low visibility in rough sea conditions, being pulled by mooring ropes, falling from the accommodation or ladder, climbing or sitting on the ship's railings, being under influence of alcohol or drugs. So what actions and turns of the vessel when someone go overboard to the sea? If you saw someone falls overboard from the ship, shout "man overboard" on starboard or port side. Change from auto to manual hand steering and put the wheel hard over to the respective side, port or starboard. Release the man overboard marker from the side of the bridge wing which the man overboard has occurred. This marker is buoyant and has self-igniting light as well as a self-activating smoke signal. Press the man overboard button on the GPS to mark the position of the casualty for future reference. Sound Oscar on the whistle. 3 prolonged blast. This is to let the master and the crew know about the emergency situation. Supplement with this an appropriate Oscar semaphore flag. Post extra lookout as soon as possible. Inform the engine room the situation and let them know that maneuvering will be required. Execute the turns. The chief mate should take over all decisions based on deck with regard to lowering, survival craft, and etc. The officer in charge at the moment must send out the urgency signal on all communication system to let the ships in the vicinity know about the situation. Keep the lifebuoy or man overboard marker in sight. The rescue boat should be manned adequately with enough personnel to carry out the rescue operation. Once the person is rescued, immediate first aid should be administered if required. An urgency signal must be sent out to cancel the last transmitted man overboard alert. The master must carry out the inquiry with respect to the man overboard incident and all entries made in the ship's logbook. When someone falls overboard, there are 3 types of turn of vessel to steer. These are the Williamson Turn, the Turn, the Anderson Turn. The Williamson Turn. First, note the position of the ship. Next, put the wheel hard over to the side of the casualty. After the ship has been altered course about 60 degrees, put the wheel hard over to the other side. When the vessel is 20 degrees short of the reciprocal course, wheel on the midship. The turn. First, put the rudder over hard toward to the person. After deviating from the original course by about 240 degrees, shift the rudder hard to the opposite side. When heading about 20 degrees short of the reciprocal course, put the rudder amidship so that the vessel turns into a reciprocal course. The Anderson Turn. First, stop the engines. Next, put the rudder over toward the person when clear of the person. Go all ahead full, still using the full rudder. After deviating from the original course by about 240 degrees, about two-thirds of the complete circle, back the engines two-thirds or full. Stop the engines when the target point is about 15 degrees off the bow. Ease the rudder and back the engines as required. Man overboard is a situation that the person falls overboard to the sea. It could be critical if not taking action immediately because the person could drown. As a spy seafarer, we need to be careful while performing our duties on the vessel and take action immediately if someone falls overboard. If we take actions immediately, this could save the person's life. Thank you.